Wow, Kevin Garnett, man. My goodness. Kevin Garnett, man. He goes out and basically undercuts Jimmy Butler. Now, a lot of you might say he's just giving his thoughts on the situation. But here's the thing: when you're a former legend of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and you feel this way when someone who's obviously lobbying for a contract, this isn't your fight. If you were on an analyst show and you were doing your own show and podcast, I could see you weighing in on your decision but you're not doing a show, dog. Not right now. Let this is one you stand back on because this guy's playing for his contract, Kev. Now, somebody said this, oh, Kevin Garnett don't deserve his money. Kevin Garnett shouldn't be doing this. When you going for your money, you be ready to smack him when you saw him. Now, he did an interview with The Athletic where he said he hope everybody can get through the rough page. But, he talked that, but if you listen to the interview, he's basically saying different things. Here it is. He said, I think both sides are a little delusional. I think Jimmy thinks his worth is a little bit more than what it is. He's a very good player, but I don't see him as a Kevin Durant or LeBron James level. But if they are A plus, he's an A minus. I don't know if he had the power to come out and force a trade like this. He can be disruptive, but I don't know if he actually had the clout to come out and do that. I don't know if Jimmy have enough juice to be that. Wow. Unbelievable. Then he comes out and states, you don't think that I went crazy sometimes? Man, I was a damn Tasmanian devil. I would say it at Kevin McHale. I would say it at Flip Saunders, but it was all to motivate all of us. We had a big game against Chicago, and I was just raising the level to what I'm expected the next day to be like. The difference is what he said is seeing that every time, everything is playing out in the media in real time. You know, that's the difference compared to today and yesterday when he was playing. He's like, it's a real S storm in that. And he's like, what's really the S storm is that can't nobody keep stuff in practice. What goes on in practice should always stay in practice, and what goes on between two conglomerates as businesses should always stay private. Everything is so doggone public now. And he says, back to Jimmy Butler. He has a lot of upside and a lot of value and a lot of equity that he's built for himself, but doesn't want to see the veteran forward get dismantled or depreciated because of his actions. You know, I never requested a trade because I view Soda as mine. Minnesota, that's mine. He's like, I've had a continuous relationship with the current owner, Glenn Taylor. I built this house. I'm not leaving this this damn house. Intercepted. Let's go. Run it back. Run it back all the way. All the way. Come on, Fuller. You finally caught a ball. He finally caught a ball. About time. Sorry about that. Now he said, I'm not leaving this GD house or this GOT damn house. You can get the F up out of here. You don't like it, then leave. I never asked for a trade because I never wanted to be traded. Then he said, Wiggs, Cat, those are my guys. I root for those guys. You know, of course, he played with those guys. Cat has good leadership skills because he works hard. It's whatever he wants to vocalize those. Oh, that's his next challenge as a leader. Yes, touchdown Robinson. Yes, yes, yes. All right, my fantasy stats are coming back. I'm back in the game. All right, here we come. Here we come. But here it is. If you want to do my breakdown of Kevin Garnett, KG, I loved you. You know, when you played with passion. You gave us everything. Nobody would ever question your heart, your effort, nothing per se. You made 300 some $1 million in the game. You made over 300 some million in the game. You lost what, 70 some million. You lost your wife. You lost all your money. And you're trying to tell somebody who's trying to go out and get what they believe they are worth. You're telling them they could go and they don't like it, and of course you campaigning for them. You said both sides, but I only hear one side, and then I hear you attacking Jimmy when you really should have said nothing, absolutely nothing, and to sit there and say Jimmy, Jimmy, you don't know if he got the clout to ask for that. And why? His Just because he don't have the commercials, just because he don't have the popularity, his effort and the things that he do as a human being on a basketball player, as an NBA basketball player on the court, dictates what he is. He's a difference maker. When you add Jimmy Butler to a team, they're plus. You was playing on the team, KG. They brought you there when Wiggs was there, and you had the cat. You were there when these young boys was playing, and they was coming up. You couldn't get them back to the playoffs. They haven't been to the playoffs since the first time you left. They add Jimmy, they get to the playoffs. Without Jimmy Butler, all the games he missed last year, they almost lost. They went from fourth in the division to the eighth to ninth, actually. Jimmy had to fight, come back, play hurt, and get them back in there. So that's where I'm at with it. I felt Kevin Garnett is not in a position right now to be telling somebody else what they should be asking for with money. He should be asking for his money. He need to be trying to find out what's going on with his bag. Don't worry about Jimmy bag. Talking about, I don't know if Jimmy got the clout to ask that. Obviously, he do. Obviously, there is some truth to what Jimmy is saying. Pay me what you owe me. If I'm the one, I'm the difference. Without me, you can't win. If they think they can win without Jimmy, let them go. Trade him. Trade him, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see if it's true or if it's not true what they saying. We'll find out. But you gotta look in your own backyard, KG, before you start talking about Jimmy. I just felt that was wrong. I respect you and everything, man, but you got your own things to deal with. I'm out.